I'm Dr. Frita, and today's going to be a fun one because I'm giving you the 10 best exercises for lowering your blood pressure the natural way. I'm a board certified nephrologist, meaning I'm a kidney doctor and a high blood pressure doctor. So I take care of patients with hypertension day in and day out. And we know that high blood pressure is a leading cause of heart disease, strokes, kidney failure. It's a huge risk factor for poor health. But the good news is that high blood pressure is a modifiable risk factor, meaning you can change it. There's something you can do about your high blood pressure. But what can you do? Well, we know that you can take medications, and I do prescribe medications, but we also know that all medications have potential side effects. So if you're able to lower your blood pressure naturally, that's actually what's preferred. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it because I'm about to give you the 10 best exercises to lower your blood pressure naturally. Keep watching. Be sure to download your copy of my book. It's called Under Pressure. It's your step-by-step guide on how to control high blood pressure. This book is packed with valuable tools, guidelines, and information to help you to control high blood pressure. Click the link in the description to get your copy today. Please be sure to like and share this video because it's about to be a good one. Also, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be among the first to know when I release new content. We know that high blood pressure is a big issue and it's quite common. Almost half of the adults in the United States have high blood pressure, yet only 1 out of every 4 has it under control. This is an issue. But today we're going to talk about one great way to get it under control, and that's exercise. Studies have shown us over the years that exercise is a great way to lower blood pressure. Now, traditionally, we thought that aerobic exercise was the best way to lower blood pressure, right? But now there have been many other studies, and there has even been a systematic review of studies, of over 270 studies, that has given us new information on what might actually be the best exercises to lower blood pressure. Stay tuned to the end and I'll share that group of exercises with you. According to the American Heart Association, it is recommended that most adults exercise for about 150 minutes per week, which divides up to about 30 minutes a day for 5 days. And the recommendation is moderate exercise for that length of time. But there's so many other exercises that will help with your health as well, specifically exercises that will lower your blood pressure. Exercise can help to lower your blood pressure in many ways. For one, it can help you to maintain a healthy weight, which is good for blood pressure, because we know that living with being overweight or living with obesity is a risk factor for high blood pressure. Also, exercise can help with your blood vessel compliance, meaning it can help your blood vessels to relax more easily, which is great for your blood pressure. And then it's a great stress reducer. When you're out there exercising and those endorphins are being released, that helps to decrease stress, decrease anxiety, and yes, it decreases your blood pressure. If you want to know more about the definition of high blood pressure, check out my video on the truth about high blood pressure after you finish watching this video. So let's jump into it. Literally, let's talk about exercises that will lower your blood pressure naturally. Number 1, walking. Walk it like you talk it. That's right. You don't have to run a marathon in order to lower your blood pressure. Walking is an excellent exercise, and it's great because you can do it just about anywhere. You can walk in a park, you can walk in a neighborhood, you can walk inside of your house, you can walk up the steps, you can walk to the grocery store. So for example, it's best if you find these secret little places to get your walking in. Instead of parking right at the front of a store, at the front of a mall to, finding that closest parking space, try to park your car far away from the entrance so you can get walking in there. Because there's no set amount of time that you have to walk. Yes, you can try to walk for 30 minutes and make sure that it's brisk and do it 5 times a week to get all of your recommended exercise in. But you can also walk in little short spurts, get a 5-minute walk in, 1 minute. However you get it in, get it in. If you're walking outside, it's important to try not to walk during the hottest hours of the day. Try to avoid being outdoors between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. because that's when the sun is brightest and it increases your risk for skin damage or skin cancer. Now, I know that you've been walking all of your lives since you were babies, and so you're probably thinking that you don't need me to tell you how to walk. But I'm going to do it anyway, because when it comes to benefiting your blood pressure, there is a right way and a wrong way to walk. For one thing, you want to make sure that your posture is good. Walk with your shoulders pulled back, looking straight ahead. You don't want to be looking down because your head is heavy. And no, I'm not calling you a big head, but the head is heavy. And if you're looking down, like looking down at your phone or at a device, then it is going to throw off your posture. So what does that mean? Please put away your phone while you walk. Put it in your pocket. Or if you must look at your phone, try to hold it up so that it's at a nice even eye level where it doesn't affect your posture. Also, make sure that you walk swinging your arms straight ahead with an opposite arm to an opposite leg when you walk. Don't do all kinds of twisting and torquing of your back and of your spine. Try to keep the spine pretty straight when you walk. In order to challenge yourself, try not to walk on simply flat surfaces. Try to walk in places with inclines or hilly places. You can also walk on the treadmill. Just make sure you're careful. Beyond being beneficial for your blood pressure, walking also helps to improve your cardiovascular health. It helps to improve your leg strength, and it's just good for your overall endurance. Number 2, yoga and Tai Chi. Now, these are some gentle exercises that definitely help to lower your blood pressure. And I'll tell you, when I was younger and my mom used to do yoga, I would roll my eyes and laugh at her because I thought that if you weren't running and doing step aerobics and jumping jacks and all of those things, that you weren't really exercising. Oh, I was wrong, because not only is yoga good for lowering your blood pressure, it's also a physical challenge. So let's talk about the benefits of yoga and Tai Chi. They allow you to reduce stress and anxiety, which we know will help you to lower your blood pressure. They are also good for improving your flexibility and your balance, and they help you to maintain that mind-body connection. So I'm about to demonstrate. Now remember, I am a medical doctor. I am not a yoga master. I'm not a yogi, but I'm demonstrating because I want you to know that anyone can do these exercises, even beginners. You don't have to be a perfectionist and a master of Tai Chi in order to get the blood pressure lowering benefits. All right, so let's run through a few examples of yoga and Tai Chi. I was first introduced to yoga by my mama, Dr. Inez, a retired educator. Here we are in my hometown, St. Petersburg, Florida. I got further interested when my cousin, Jennifer Shante, started teaching classes. Yoga consists of slow, deep, controlled breathing while synchronizing body movements. It lowers the blood pressure by reducing stress out of the body, activating the parasympathetic nervous system, and dilating the blood vessels. Here I am doing the standing forward bend, which is very relaxing. It's a mild inversion. However, if you have high blood pressure, it is recommended that you avoid most inversions like this headstand I'm doing. You don't want the heart to be way above the head. This child's pose I'm doing is recommended for high blood pressure. It's calming, it elongates the spine, it opens the pelvis. Consult with your doctor. I'm doing a back bend here. Most back bends are not recommended for people with high blood pressure. However, the bridge that I'm doing here actually is recommended. Be sure to consult with your doctor. And then we have the legs up the wall pose. This is very relaxing. It decreases cortisol and other stress hormones. It helps with the low back pain. It relaxes the pelvis. It is an inversion, but I actually approve it for many patients with high blood pressure because the heart is at the same level as the head. Consult with your doctor. Here's my favorite, Shavasana, or corpse pose. Other great poses for high blood pressure are the hero pose and the bound ankle pose. This is a Tai Chi exercise called cloud hands. Tai Chi is great for lowering blood pressure. The body is in steady, constant movement while doing slow, deep breathing. It's also great for flexibility, balance, range of motion. Number 3, strength training is another great way to lower your blood pressure naturally. And when I say strength training, I'm not just talking about lifting weights. You don't have to go in there trying to be Popeye the Sailor Man or bust out all of your clothes or be like the Incredible Hulk. That's not what I'm talking about. Sure, lifting dumbbells or lifting weights is a form of strength training, but guess what? Holding planks can be strength training. Doing squats can be strength training. Doing those TRX machines can be a form of strength training. Beyond helping to lower your blood pressure, strength training has other benefits. It's great for increasing your lean muscle. It's also good for boosting your metabolism, and it's good for your bone health. It helps to increase your bone density. It's important that you respect your body and that you do a slow progression when it comes to actually increasing the weights that you lift or increasing the amount of time that you do strength training. So you don't want to go in and grab the heaviest weight just because your neighbor at the gym is doing so. You want to start small, 3-pound weights, 5-pound weights, 10-pound weights, no weights. Make sure that you consult with your physician before starting any new exercise routine, including strength training. Here are some examples of some good strength training exercises to help you to lower your blood pressure. Bicep curls are a strength training staple. Keep the elbows steady, close to the body. You want slow, controlled movements. Don't swing the dumbbells to get momentum. Here I am combining the bicep curl with the standing upright shoulder press. There go my line sisters. We are doing alternating tricep kickbacks. We are keeping our arms close to our torsos. We have flat backs, neutral spines, as we extend our arms with slow, controlled movements. Here I am watching my kids play tennis and multitasking because I don't have time. I'm doing standing dumbbell front raises, working the front part of my deltoids. And then, of course, I alternated and I do standing dumbbell lateral raises to work my side shoulder muscles. I'm trying to get cut. Now we're doing a strength training combo with the standing dumbbell front raises and the standing upright row. You can do strength training with HIIT exercises, as I'm doing here with the shoulder press and the jumping jack combo. You don't have to use weights. Planks are a way to build your strength. Just be sure to consult your doctor before starting new strength training exercises. Number 4, dancing. Now, dancing is my jam, literally. It's my absolute favorite form of exercise. And if you know me or if you have been following me over the years, you know that I like to get out there and dance. I like to move my body. I like to exercise. It really doesn't matter what kind of dance you do. You can do Zumba, you can do jazz, you can do hip hop, you can do ballet. Moving your body through dance is still a great way to lower your blood pressure. Dance classes have a particular benefit because, one, it can be a social situation where you get positive reinforcement from others, and that can help boost your self-esteem and help to keep you from being depressed. Learning dance moves in classes is also a way to keep your brain sharp, to keep your memory sharp. Beyond helping to lower your blood pressure naturally, dancing is also great for your overall cardiovascular health. It helps you to maintain balance and coordination, and it's a great stress and anxiety reducer. Question: I told you that dancing is my favorite form of exercise, but as you listen to the other exercises I give you, I want you to tell me what your favorite form of exercise is to reduce your blood pressure and why. Put it in the comments below. Number 5, hiking. Whew, we outside. Hiking is another very effective exercise for lowering your blood pressure. Not only that, hiking also helps to improve your leg strength, your endurance, your lung capacity as you hike across different terrains and different elevations. Hiking is also great for stress reduction through exposure to nature. It is important that you are prepared when you go for a hike. So let's talk about some of the hiking essentials and ways to be safe when you go outdoors for a hike. Number 1, you want to make sure that you are properly hydrated. You want to hydrate the days leading up to the hike. You also want to make sure that you have your water supply with you. And if you're going to be out in nature for a while, like say you're doing an 8-mile hike or even just a 2-mile hike, you want to have your water with you, but in case you run out of water, you also want to carry a water filter. If you're hiking in a place where you'll be sweating quite a bit, you also want to have some electrolyte replacement. Be sure to watch my video on 7 huge benefits of drinking water after you finish watching this video. It's also important to take a first aid kit because when you're hiking and you're on different terrains and elevations and different, elements in nature, you don't know if you're going to get cut. You don't know what's going to happen. And so make sure that you have your first aid kit with you. Something very important is proper footwear. Don't just get a notion and say, oh, I'm going to go out hiking for a few miles and I'm going to wear flip-flops. No, that's a bad idea. Okay, you can roll your ankle. You can also get blisters. So make sure you have good footwear, like a sturdy sneaker or even a hiking boot, and make sure you have nice socks, nice thick socks, so that your feet stay dry. It's important to carry a sturdy backpack that's able to have all the things that you need. You want to make sure you have the proper food and nutrition. You want your snacks when you're hiking. You also want to take a navigation system, depending on how deep in the woods or the mountains or wherever you're going, and have yourself a battery pack, okay? You don't want to run out of batteries if you're out in the middle of nowhere. It's very important that you dress properly for your hike. Of course, you want to check the weather and take the proper layers of clothing in case it gets too hot or too cold, so you want to layer up. Ooh, and this is important. If you're hiking in a place where there's a high amount of ticks, okay, and you're at risk for getting Lyme disease, or in a place where there's all kinds of mosquitoes, you want to make sure that you have some long sleeves, some long pants, and preferably wear light colored clothing so that if a tick gets on you, you can get it off within 24 hours and decrease your risk for getting Lyme disease. You should also take an EPA approved insect repellent to avoid getting mosquito bites. You don't want any of these mosquito-borne illnesses that go around, especially in the peak summer months. Question: have you tried hiking? Are you outside? In fact, have you tried any of these exercises in order to manage your blood pressure? If so, please comment down below. Tell us your results and give us any tips you might have when it comes to these exercises. We often think of exercises as being just physical, right? Running, jumping, lifting weights. But for these next several exercises I give you, they're going to be mental exercises that help to reduce blood pressure naturally. And remember, at the very end, I'm going to give you the set of exercises that, according to the most recent scientific studies, might be the best exercise to reduce your blood pressure. Hang on with me till the end. Number 6, meditation. Yes, meditation helps to reduce your blood pressure. And meditation is not as easy as it might seem. When you meditate, you want to really center yourself, center your mind, body, and soul. You want to be quiet. You want to have pretty much a clear head and just focus on peace and on your inner self. If you're sitting down in a corner being quiet, but you're thinking about your things to-do list, you're thinking about what you're going to cook for dinner, you're thinking about what you need to do for work the next day, if your mind is busy, then you're not meditating. And that's okay, because especially if you're a beginner, please don't get frustrated. It takes a while to be able to be a good meditator. I'm still in process of trying to be a good meditator because, hey, I have a busy brain too. In addition to helping to reduce your blood pressure, meditation is a mental exercise that helps to reduce stress and anxiety. It helps you to focus and to concentrate, and it's just great for your overall well-being. If you are a beginner at meditating, or even if you've been at it for a while, be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't think you're going to snap your fingers and all of a sudden be able to sit down and meditate for 60 minutes with no problems. No, start off in short spurts. Do 2 or 3 minutes. Do 1 minute. Heck, do 30 seconds, whatever it takes to get you started. And a good idea is to look up some of those meditation apps for your smartphone, or even go on YouTube and just look on YouTube and search for different forms of meditation or meditation for beginners. In order to get better at meditation, it's going to take practice and it's going to take consistency. One great way to meditate is to pair the meditation with an activity that you do every day. For example, if you drink your lemon water every morning, then let that be the time that you meditate. Also, you want to have realistic expectations. You're not always going to find a perfect quiet place to meditate, even though that might be ideal. You might have to learn to meditate while you're in line at a coffee shop. You might have to learn to meditate while you're in the midst of a crowd. The key about meditation is that it's not so much about your surroundings, it's about you, okay? So meditation, finding that center, doing that slow, deep breathing is a great way to reduce your blood pressure naturally. Oh, and here's one tip for meditating. If you're someone with a busy brain like me, and sometimes it's hard for you to center and focus on your own body, okay? Focus on your heart, your heartbeat. Focus on your digestion. Focus on your kneecap, focus on your leg. Just go through and focus on different parts of your body, the miracle of life. And sometimes that's enough to quiet the outside noise. There's different ways. Find which way works best for you. Number 7, deep breathing is another way to reduce your blood pressure naturally. When you do slow, deep breathing, that helps to activate your parasympathetic nervous system. It slows the heart rate. It helps the blood vessels to dilate, and it lowers the blood pressure. Deep breathing also increases oxygen flow throughout the body. There are a few examples. One is breathing from the diaphragm or diaphragmatic breathing. So your diaphragm is that thin muscle that's shaped like an oval and kind of like a dome that's at the base of your lungs. And when you do diaphragmatic breathing, that's another way to activate that parasympathetic nervous system. It also can decrease oxygen demand, improve oxygen consumption, increase your lung capacity, and of course, it can also lower your blood pressure. Another, actually more simple form of slow, deep breathing is to simply inhale slowly for 5 seconds, hold your breath for 5 seconds, and then release the breath slowly for 5 seconds. That's something you can do anytime, anywhere, any place. And then there's another breathing technique I'll show you. Studies show that alternate nostril breathing lowers both your systolic and diastolic blood pressures. Take your right hand, put your index finger and middle fingers together, then bend them towards your palm. Take your right thumb, compress and seal that right nostril. Slowly inhale through your left nostril. Then alternate, and with your ring finger, compress the left nostril. Slowly exhale through the right nostril, then slowly inhale through the right nostril. Alternate with your right thumb, compress the right nostril, slowly exhale through your left nostril, slowly inhale through your left nostril. You want to repeat this for 10 to 20 rounds, and you'll find that your blood pressure is lowered, your heart rate slows, it activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Make sure you're sitting with your spine elongated, head above your heart, heart above your pelvis, and as always, consult with your physician before trying new exercises. Number 8, progressive muscle relaxation. That's another way to reduce your blood pressure naturally. And it's something that's best timed right before you go to bed because it can actually help to improve your sleep quality. It can also help you to become more aware of your body, and it helps to reduce tension in your body. One example of progressive muscle relaxation would be your hand. Okay, you can tense your hand up. Tense the hand up. Slowly relax it. Tense, ball it into a fist. Slowly relax it and really focus and concentrate on that part of your body. And you do it with different parts of your body. As with everything, practice makes progress, but it is a really great way to center yourself, have body awareness, and to lower that blood pressure naturally. Here's another set of mental exercises that reduce your blood pressure. Number 9, visualization techniques and mindfulness practices. These practices are really great because they can help to reduce your stress, to reduce your anxiety, and they certainly help to lower your blood pressure. They can elevate your mood. They can prevent you from the rumination or just going back and thinking and worrying about things over and over again, and they improve your overall well-being. You can download apps for different visualization techniques or even mindfulness practices, or again, just go on YouTube and you can look it up. And there's all kinds of great visualization that will really walk you through ways to calm your mind, to relax your soul, and to help you to focus and to be mindful. And now for what might be the best exercise for lowering your blood pressure naturally, at least according to the most recent study, that systematic review, which is a study of studies where they looked at 270 studies of exercises that lower blood pressure. Well, they found that the best exercise for lowering your blood pressure is number 10, isometric exercise training. Now, when we're talking about isometric exercise training, we're not talking about doing, rapid movements up, down. We're talking about getting in a position and holding it like a plank or a squat or a wall sit. What happens is that when you hold yourself in a position, like you hold yourself in a squat, and then you release, once you release, Blood rushes into the vessels that causes the blood vessels to dilate, to be more compliant, and theoretically, this will help with blood pressure. So here are some examples of isometric exercise training. First, we have the squat. You place your feet shoulder width apart, you hinge into a seated position at the hips, you keep your knees behind your toes, and you try to keep your back upright. You hold your body in these contracted positions for anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Next, we have the wall sit. You literally put your back up on the wall and slide down into a seated position and hold. This is another great exercise for lowering your blood pressure. And now we have the plank. You get down on all fours, you keep your elbows and wrists right below your shoulders, you place your toes hip distance apart, and you make your entire body a nice straight plank. There should be a straight line from your feet all the way to your head. Don't let your bottom sag down. Don't let your bottom toot up. You can also drop down to your elbows for this exercise. Here comes shadow. Oh, did you know that research shows that petting your dog can actually reduce your stress and lower your blood pressure? It's true. So there you have it. These are the 10 best exercises for lowering your blood pressure the natural way. If you found this video to be helpful and informative, please be sure to like it and to share it with the people you care about. Also, here on the Dr. Frita channel, we're always looking for ways to improve our health, and I have a freebie for you. Make sure you click the link in my description because I have a free PDF download giving you 10 healthy habits for a better you and a better life. Question: which one of these exercises surprised you as being an exercise that can really help to reduce your blood pressure? Comment down below. Let me know. I appreciate you for watching. I hope you incorporate some of these exercises into your routine, but remember, consult with your physician before starting any new exercise routine. As always, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you for watching, and I want you to do your best to live your healthiest, happiest life. I'm Dr. Frita.